Welcome, everyone. Megan and I are going to go through one last step of this credit card transaction sequence. We've kind of talked a little bit about how we downloaded it from Bank of America to go and create QBO files, taking the QBO files to the point where we have IIF files with the GL accounts and the vendors assigned. We're now going to go through one last step for creating some spreadsheets that we use for validation. The premise behind this is that we are trying to be diligent about keeping records of these credit card transactions, and in situations where there's a need to record the purpose of the transaction, and maybe people that we met with, also to identify transactions that might not be legitimate, and then to also identify transactions that are $50 or more. In those cases where it is $50 or more, create a file that contains the receipt or the invoice that relates to that charge for audit purposes. So this particular routine is relatively simple, so I'll just kind of walk through it a little bit just to kind of show what the code looks like. So basically it'll go through one pass for David, one pass for me, and then it will create some spreadsheets from a template in the right format that we can use for validation. And then we upload these to Teams for us to go and add data to them, and then to also keep them for historical purposes. Megan, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Okay, so right now it's going into Excel to go and take the template. This is mine in this case. So the template was one that I had used with a few test transactions, and then it now repopulates to have the transactions for the most recent month. Once it populates the spreadsheet, then it goes off to save it, and then closes Excel, and then starts the process again for David's spreadsheet. So that this process is running with a series of predefined actions, Excel keystrokes in this case, so that it populates the data and saves the spreadsheets away for us. So this process, while kind of very simplistic in nature, it actually saves quite a bit of time. And then, as I spoke with Megan a little bit earlier today, the combined process, going all the way from B of A all the way to these spreadsheets combined, that time is actually pretty significant. So here is the spreadsheet that the system just generated for me for the month of May, and it has all the transactions, and then a place for me to put in the GL account if it's missing. So there's a few transactions here that I didn't know what the GL account was for, so Megan will help me figure that out. And then also if there was an expense where I met with someone over lunch or whatever, to record the business purpose and the people that I met with, and that would serve for audit purposes. There's one of these spreadsheets for David, and one of these for me, and at the moment we are the only two card holders on the account. Megan, any questions?
No.
Very good. All right then, that'll do it for our demonstration of the credit card transaction validation process. Thanks everybody, and see you next time.